Tonight we're talking all things hair loss with Dr. Tess Mauricio.
Yeah, she's a board-certified dermatologist and founder of M Beauty Clinic right here in San Diego. And she was just recognized, Maria, by the Hollywood Reporter as one of the top cosmetic doctors. Amazing. She joins us live now in the studio. Thank you very much and congratulations.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me.
So let's start by talking about really what causes hair loss.
Well, there's many different factors, and as dermatologists, most people don't know we are the hair experts. We specialize in skin, hair, and nails. And so the key is if you are experiencing hair loss, or you're seeing more shedding, or you're noticing more scalp show, you really need to see a dermatologist, because we need to figure out what really is the root cause of your hair loss. Because, you know, one person's hair loss may not be the root cause of another. It could be genetic. The most common is called androgenetic alopecia, and that's male or female pattern alopecia. There's also another type of alopecia called telogen effluvium, from stress, from crazy diets, from illnesses. And then, you know, there's scarring alopecia, where there's actually inflammatory processes and diseases that are happening in the scalp that actually will kill the hair follicles. And so we need to figure that out.
So are there tests, and also what kinds of treatments are available? I know, and I'm going to share this with everybody, but for myself, like going into menopause, I actually had, you know, really thin hair, you know, in my temples, and you actually used my own PRP and the Vidance, the Pro Deep.
Yes, well, you know, it's really important, like I said, to find out. The good news is that we do have incredible technologies, usually combination therapies, and, you know, sometimes we will look at the scalp and we may need to do a biopsy, but most of the times it's really history. We want to make sure that there's no anemia, no hormone, no nutritional deficiencies, but you can see in these before and after photos, we really can help patients with hair loss, like you mentioned. PRP from the blood, growth factors can be injected in the areas of thinning. And then now there is a laser that's painless called Vidance Pro Deep laser, and it really activates the stem cells in your hair and also increases circulation in that area. And these are some before and afters. And so the key with hair loss is to catch it and treat it early. When the hair follicles are still alive, they may just be, you know, resting or in kind of like a phase where it's not active. We can still stimulate it to grow, but once it's gone, it's dead, then we'll need a hair transplant.
What is one of the gold standard, I guess, treatment protocols that you know will actually work here?
Well, the combination protocol, if you come to M Beauty Clinic, we'll talk to you about, you know, nutrition. There's great supplements like the Extra Say supplement. And then we also talk about platelet-rich plasma, lasers. We also have exosomes, nano fat, and there's a conference right now that's going on at UCSD. We're talking about all these regenerative products that really can reactivate your hair follicles.
You know, hair loss really affects so many people, and we really don't always talk about it, but are there any over-the-counter products that actually work?
Well, you know, nutritional supplements, because nutrition for your hair follicles is really important, and especially I think for women, and especially those on GLP-1 medications. If you're on a special diet, your hair follicles can really just go down to shut down and then just shed. And so, you know, that's important. You want to make sure you eat good protein, because your hair is you know, it's very important. And then there are medications that are prescription, like minoxidil, finasteride as well. So we can combine all of those when you come in.
I'm sorry, Phil. It's very interesting that you said that, because so many people are on those GLP-1s and all kinds of things. What, you know, is that something you're seeing, people losing their hair?
It's one of the main concerns, and probably one of the reasons that people worry about going on these medications, is that it is documented that in some people they really will have hair loss. It could be a lot. And so if you are going to this weight loss journey, it's really a good idea to have a doctor, a practice you as a partner, so that we can, you know, proactively treat you, and so that you don't have that major shedding.
And people always wonder about the costs for services like this. Kind of give us some general.
Yeah, so, you know, you can do nutritional supplementation. The lasers are in the hundreds. Platelet-rich plasma, if you do them in a package, it's really affordable for most patients. The key is to be proactive. If not, then you'll need a larger hair transplantation surgery, which will cost you thousands. And so prevention is key, just like anything, and being proactive. The other thing that's really really exciting is now we can harvest hair follicles, stem cells from our hair follicles, and we can grow our own secretomes, and we can use that to improve our hair and our skin.
It's amazing what technology has done and all that research.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
But it's important. Catch it early.
Catch
Yeah.
it early,
Right? Catch
see
it
your
early.
dermatologist.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Tess. We
Thanks.
appreciate it.